Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jeanina. If you're a current subscriber, hey girl, hey, you know me, I know you. Okay, so on my last video, which was a vlog, you guys showed out, okay? I specifically told you guys to like the video if you guys were interested in an updated foundation rotation video, you know, me describing what foundations are currently in my rotation right now. And you guys showed out, okay? So today we are doing a video and I am updating you guys on all the foundations that I'm currently in my rotation. So get cozy, get comfortable, girl. Get you something to drink, your coffee, water, or tea, okay? I have me some red wine, specifically a Chianti, okay? Because you already know what it is. It's Friday night and that's what I like, okay? So anyway, girl, run the footage. Okay, girl, let me get straight into it. Let me take a drink real quick. That's a really good Chianti. If you guys have been watching my channel, you know that I did a huge makeup declutter and I am now only using 11 foundations. 11 foundations are currently in my rotation, girl. Is that a lot? Yes, I feel like it is a lot, but it's better than what I was doing, okay? Like, if you guys are my OG subscribers, y'all know that I had like 100 and something foundations. Like, it was just insane. So I have literally downsized and narrowed it down to only 11 foundations that I'm currently using that are in my rotation. So let go. Now the first 3 foundations are all Nars. Y'all know that I am a narcissist. I love Nars's makeup, period, especially their foundation. Nars is like my #1 go-to, okay? If I am not sure where I'm going, like if I'm traveling and I don't know like what I'm doing or what the itinerary is, if somebody just hits me up and it's like, yeah, girl, let's go here, let's go on a trip here, or let's go out here today and it's last minute and I have to scramble, I'm definitely using Nars because Nars is an OG of my makeup, okay? I know Nars is going to perform. I know the coverage is good. I know the wear time is good. Like, Nars is just my girl. So I have 3 different Nars ones that I'm using. Basically, you know what? It's basically all of Nars's foundations except for Sheer Glow. I traded in Sheer Glow for the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation, and all of the foundations that I am using and that I'm mentioning in this video will be down in the description box below with the shades that I use as well as a link to them, okay? So don't worry, bro. But this is the Nars Light Reflecting Glow. Like I said, I have every single Nars except for the Sheer Glow because I ended up trading the Sheer Glow in for this one. This one is basically the Sheer Glow 2.0, girl. It's like Sheer Glow on steroids. I did a review about this one. It's actually really, really good. Now, to me, I feel like this has just a little bit more of a coverage than Sheer Glow, but I feel like overall it's basically Sheer Glow 2.0. It's just a little bit more of a coverage, so it's a medium coverage, not so much a light sheer. And then it's also in its very dewy light reflecting light thing, and not so much dewy as in like greasy or hydrating. It's more of a like a ethereal, is that how you say it? Ethereal glow, like a glow from within. That's what Nars Light Reflecting gives. It gives like your foundation is already on and it's been lived in for a few hours, not like freshly put on and powdery. That's what it gives. And like I said, it's completely medium coverage. You can share her out if you want to. Like, definitely this one. Nars Soft Matte, girl. Nars Soft Matte. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? I think Nars Soft Matte is like my highest viewed review video and one of the go-to foundations. Like I said, Nars is always a go-to for me, but this is one of my go-to when I want a mattifying look, and not so much because, you know, back in the day we used to be into just super matte makeup, especially if you're an oily girl like I am. Like, you know, matte makeup was the thing. Now I'm into more like hydrating, medium foundations. Even if they are matte, I want them to be a soft girl matte. Okay, we are soft girl matte now. We're not hardcore cake face matte anymore in this time in my life. So the Nars soft matte is just perfect for me if I want a nice matte look, if I want my makeup to last all day. I have 2 colors in them, okay, period, because I like to mix, and I also like to have one foundation for the winter and one foundation for the summer. Ooh, 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 girl, I get excited when I talk about these foundations, girl. This one is the Nars Longwear foundation. Is it called? Hold on. It's called the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear. That's what it's called. I say longwear. I got it close, girl. I got a little bit close. So the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear. This is also my go-to too. This is like a comfortable, I wouldn't say matte, but I would say it's more on the natural side, but it can be mattifying if you apply the right products. But I like this one as well. Like I said, Nars is just a thing for me. My longwear, I feel like I gravitate to my longwear when I'm going to have makeup on for a very long time. I'm typically not a girl that wears my makeup more than, I don't know, 10 hours if best, but sometimes I have like those long nights, you know, you're partying or you chilling or whatever, and you just got your makeup on. This is the one I'm going for. So my next one is Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech. Okay, are you guys surprised? Like, I feel like this one has been in my rotation for the past, I think, 2 current foundation rotation videos. I think I have 3 total on my channel, including this one. Or maybe I have 2 total on my channel. I don't know. But the latest one that I did, I think a year ago or 2 years ago, will be tagged in the not the description box, girl. The cards up above here, okay? I think this one was in my last one, or it might have been in my last 2. At this point, girl, at this point, I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of this foundation. This is actually my 3rd repurchase of this foundation. This is a brand new bottle. I think I'm always going to have the Haus Labs because this one just performs very, very good. It's effortless. It gives unbelievable coverage with just a little bit of foundation. And it has a really nice, natural, but hydrating glow. I really, really like this foundation. They come in all shades. And this is actually my perfect shade. Like this color that I'm in Haus Labs, is like my perfect shade. This has literally wowed me every single time I put it on. Every time I put it on too, I get a lot of compliments with it as well. So I don't think this one is ever going anywhere. I think this one's always going to be in my rotation. Fenty Beauty Soft Matte, girl. When Fenty Beauty came out with this, I was like, okay, another matte foundation, because I feel like Fenty Beauty is good for the mattifying foundations. Her first foundation, I believe everybody went out and bought it, including me, like, because it was so good. But it came to a point where, like I said, instead of like super mattifying makeup, I'm starting to get into more of a soft matte foundation, you know. So when she made this one, I was like, okay, Fenty, you're gonna get my coins. And of course, when I tried it on, I fell in love with it. So this is a foundation that I currently have on now, and I love this foundation as well. I feel like this is a pick similar to the Nars Soft Matte to me. If I really know that I'm going to be somewhere for a long amount of time, because this foundation really does last on me as well, I'm going to pick this one up. The Kiss Cover Plus Care Cream Foundation, okay? This foundation is probably the reason why this video is being recorded as we speak, okay? This foundation made an appearance in my latest vlog, and I feel like you guys were all shocked that I still use this, okay? As a subscriber, you guys know that I did a review on this foundation, and it was so good. It like blew my mind. I was like, girl, I can't believe this $7 beauty supply foundation did what it did. Okay, it's very good. I would say it's soft mattifying, but it dries as like a natural finish. And I'm telling you, girl, this is like my 3rd one. This is like my 3rd one. My last one, I was actually really, really sad, girl, but it was old anyway. I had to throw it away. Girl, I had dropped it and it completely shattered all over the place. So I ended up buying another one because I just can't stand that. I can't stand dropping compacts, blushes, foundations, and they just shatter and ruin. Like, I feel like I can't use it anymore. I need to buy a new one. Like, it has to be aesthetic for me. So I ended up buying a new one. So this is the new one. I haven't opened it yet, but girl, I love this foundation. Like I said, this is the third time that I'm purchasing it. You guys know that I have acne and hyperpigmentation under this makeup, and this works really good with that. It covers the hyperpigmentation. It also treats the acne. Like, who doesn't want a foundation that treats acne? Especially for the girls that wear foundation every day. Like, I have a coworker who literally wears foundation every day because her skin is red. Girl, I recommended this to her. I'm like, girl, you need to get this one. Okay, you need to get this one because it actually treats acne as well. So this one, girl, yes, I know you guys were shocked that I still use this one because mostly on my channel I have like high-end foundations, but yes, we still use this one. Next is Cosas. Okay, this is the Cosas Revealer, girl. My first initial review of this foundation I did not like, but I feel like now that my taste in makeup is definitely refined, I have like a refined palette in makeup, girl. This is definitely one of my favorites. These are for the girls that want to have that clean girl hydrated look. It also has arnica in there, so it can like soothe the redness if you have like redness or any like inflamed acne. I like this because I feel like this has, I wouldn't say a sheer tint, but I would say it's like a light coverage. And I really like the finish of it. It's one of that clean girl look because that's what I'm into. Hair pulled back, just a little bit of foundation, and this definitely suffices. I also have 2 colors in this foundation because I feel like this one is my shade. However, I feel like it's just a tad bit dark, so I will mix it with this one. And then of course, in the summer and winter, I'm completely different. So Cosas is definitely in my rotation. Y'all still with me? Okay, we have 4 more to go, girl. 4 more to go. Now, this next one I hold near and dear to my heart. Girl, this is the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear Care. Girl, the original Tint Idole was good, but this one is really, really good. This is my exact match for my face. Girl, it is like the exact match. Like, I can literally wear this and it's like skin. However, I love how lightweight this is. I love how medium coverage this is. I love the finish of this foundation as well. I find myself gravitating towards this foundation for the most part. Okay, I feel like in 2025, 2025, girl, 2024, we haven't went to 2025 yet. Well, it's 2025, but it's only January. So in 2024, I feel like I wore this foundation the most. Like, I picked up this foundation pretty much every single day. This is the Patrick Ta Major Skin Hydra Luxe Foundation. Girl, 2024 has been a whirlwind for me, and I could not believe when I saw this, because you know me, girl, like, I feel like y'all know my journey at this point. I have literally changed everything, including my algorithm when it comes to social media. I mostly stopped looking at like celebrity gossip and makeup and just different things. I feel like that was just not conducive to my life anymore, and that was adding to like, you know, overconsumption of things. Now I'm just kind of minimalistic, neutral colors, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know, not so much temptation of makeup and just different things to buy. So girl, when I saw Trend Mood post this, and I haven't seen Trend Mood in a long time because like I said, I kind of like went through my algorithm and changed it. But when I saw that she posted this, I was like, okay, I need to go out and get this foundation and try it. And when I tried it, girl, not necessarily tried it, when I went out to Sephora to try on the shades, I was shook. Not only is this formula so good, it's so hydrating, it's so luminous, girl. Like, I love the way this foundation wears. It's definitely giving Clean Girl 2.0 because I feel like this versus the Cosas is a little bit more lighter. This one is definitely a medium, I would say, to full coverage. So this is definitely giving your medium full coverage Clean Girl. And when I was trying on shades to see which shade fit me, I was shook. Girl, I was shook because there were just so many shades in between shades in between shades. Patrick Ta really did his thing when it came to the shades with this. Normally in foundations, I'm like on the medium tan spectrum because that's where they kind of put my skin color on. girl, I was literally in the dark section. Like, that's how many foundations he had. Like, I wasn't even in the medium tan. I was literally in the dark spectrum because all the medium tans were of a different color, and he just had so many. I had probably 2 or 3 foundations that could have worked, but I chose this one, was the best, and I love this one. I feel like in 2024, I picked up this one a lot as well. The Sephora Best Skin Ever. Girl, I get excited when I see anything Sephora Best Skin Ever. I swear, like, by far, the best collection that Sephora ever had for makeup is the Sephora Best Skin Ever. Now, y'all, if y'all watch my videos, y'all see me put this on 1,000 times. I have brought this to me or brought this with me traveling everywhere, girl. Like, the Sephora Best Skin Ever just doesn't go wrong for me. It's a natural finish, really cute, medium coverage, girl, stays on all day. I love all of the Sephora Best Skin Ever products, including the powder and the concealers. I have all of the concealers for everything: highlighting, bronzing, contouring. Like, Sephora's Best Skin Ever, I feel like, was the best launch Sephora ever did, and I'm gonna love this foundation. This is another foundation that will probably never go away. We made it to the end. Okay, it's a Friday night. Clean Friday night. So the last foundation of the night, girl, is actually a serum. It is the Clinique Even Better Clinical Serum Foundation. This foundation, I feel like, is my go-to serum foundation, or let me take it even further, girl, my go-to tinted moisturizer. This is what I consider the Clinical Even Better foundation as. I wouldn't say that it's as light as a tinted moisturizer because it's actually a medium buildable coverage, but the way it goes on, to me, it feels like a tinted moisturizer, girl. Remember the tinted moisturizer boom? Remember when I was doing all these videos on tinted moisturizers, because tinted moisturizers just exploded, I feel like, in 2019 through 2021, perhaps. Clinique's serum foundation is that girl, okay? And much like the tinted moisturizers, she has SPF 25. Does she have SPF 25? Yes, she has SPF 25. So this foundation, for me, is never going to go anywhere either. Unless somebody comes up with a better SPF serum foundation, this one's always going to be in my rotation. So those are the 11 foundations that are currently in my rotation. Of course, if anything changes, girl, if I update it, if I take one away, if I add one, you guys will be the first to know. And from now on, I will make foundation videos that are currently in my rotation because you guys seem to really like those videos. Okay, girl, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next vlog. Clink.